Welcome to the show, D.I.V.E. You doing your motherfucking thing too, my nigga. Seriously.
Yeah.
You doing your motherfucking thing.
Definitely.
To the world.
To the world.
You can hear it, right?
Yeah, I can pull this in, right?
No,
Mostly right here.
This one. Right there.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the world.
Well,
You doing your motherfucking thing.
I definitely appreciate you.
First off, right? Because we gonna jump right into it, because you really doing your motherfucking thing out here, like, you know what I'm saying?
I definitely appreciate you acknowledging that. Well, it ain't giving me my just dues, you know, but carry on.
Yeah. Tell the people also where you from, how this shit all started, and where you came from and all that shit.
I'm from the Baisley, South Side, South Jamaica, Queens, New York, you know, Fox got bro. Mr. CBB, man. Mr. Crazy Baisley, baby, man. Einstein of a whole lot of shit.
You can talk about that, but...
Especially my era, you know.
Yeah, your era. We're going to talk about, like,
Until now.
You were Hogan, also.
You
know what I'm saying?
Big Hogan, yes.
Big Hogan is in the building.
Big
like,
Hogan.
You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to Holly. Let's talk about coming up in Baisley Projects, how you was raised and stuff like that. And then you also lived up in Long Island also. You know what I'm saying? We did research with that. Like, tell us about how growing up in Baisley Projects and on the South Side, and what made you want to transition your life into turning into doing music and stuff like that.
Shit, coming up, we was just thugging and bugging, like with me with music was kind of like a nigga who had talent with drawing, shooting hoops and shit like that. And then, but I was just nice with the rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to rap until really rap until I had other individuals like yo, come do this shit, come to my studio. Like, other than that, I was in the streets. I had a lot of motherfuckers like yo. Then my first little, you know, situation I went through, which is like, you know, through like a prison term, I had to really sit in like all I had was my pen and my pad. Like, that was my therapy, and I wanted to get it out so bad. That's when I started. When I got home, that's what I wanted to do, was just like let niggas hear my story and shit. Let niggas hear that story.
So, as far as like coming up, what happened? What was the situation that you got into to where as if like you was doing a bid? Because you just said that you was doing a bid. And I met you on the bid too. We was in Bed Hill and all of that. Also, as soon as I came in the building, you was in there. You was doing your motherfucking thing. Though,
yo, but
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I mean, yo, you know what's crazy about that? Like a lot of motherfuckers won't know. Like inside, outside, like I'm a stand-up nigga, like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't be trying to, like, I never been on some Debo shit or some, like, I'm better than somebody shit. I just been, my leadership, like, standards been, like, I just been blessed. I've been able to just maneuver through anything. So, like, when I was up there, it was like I said, I had reinvented everything because I was up there with nothing. So about, like, 2013, like, I was just like, yo, you know, that's what we doing. It stem from a whole lot of other shit, you know. I was actually in I was in Orleans at the time. Where I seen you, Bed Hill?
Yeah, I saw you.
Alright, so look, by Orleans, this I think 13. I'm rest in peace. Maserati Fox was in there, whatever. Him, a few other people. So, you know, went through there, and I used to, you know, be like the fly. They was calling me the flyest Aki on the compound. You know what I'm saying? Because they wonder why, like, I'm getting dressed every day. And ain't, you know, visits is on the weekend, and I don't even think they ain't doing no clicks till the weekend. So I used to just want to come to the yard, just step it, like, you know what I'm saying? So they used to call me like, and you know, we should smoke the weed, and then like, yo, you about to stay as high as a skydiver, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then
that's where the skydiver came.
Yeah, that's where it came. You know what I'm saying? And then I just started making up like words, and then I just made up the D.I.V.E, the acronym, like, you know what I'm saying, do impossible, value everything, you know, and I just started, like, really writing like a Quran or a Bible to the D.I.V.E theory, like, you know what I'm saying, and the TOWO, the TOWO, you know.
Tell us what TOWO means.
TOWO means the only way out. That's what it stands for, you know, and it's a call, like, the when it all intertwines with, like, the D.I.V.E thing, so it's like the only way out is to dive, like, so Toho is like we started like our call would be Toho, like that was our original call. I don't know if you remember. And then,
I remember when you were screaming that shit. Yeah.
And then to try to like tweak it up to spice it up, it turned into
the only way out.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying, but that's what it all means. Like the only way out. The only way out of what? Like D.I.V.E is like doing the impossible. Value everything, though nothing's impossible. Everything, some things are just difficult. It's like, you know what I'm saying, the pacify effect. So like we subjected to where we from, like, you know what I'm saying, we do a little stretch or whatever. No, we felt like nobody did nothing for us or whatever. We come home, pacify effect of we just going back to those corners and just like letting motherfucker like yo Tiff, yo, I got a bottle for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, and you just accepting the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying? $100, $200. And the D.I.V.E to me is do the impossible is just curving that pacifier, like, cause we so like these our brothers, like, well, we came up from what I'm saying, but we gotta be strong. To me, be strong enough to just be like, yo, you know what? Like, I ain't even mad at y'all niggas, but like, this ain't it, like, you know what I'm saying?
To me, I feel like the whole, not to cut you off, but the whole like D.I.V.E situation. Like, I feel like that's a whole, what you doing, it's like a whole different type of genre of music. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know how niggas got, you know how niggas got like drill music, you know how niggas got country music.
I call it drift music.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you building a whole nother situation towards like music.
Big drift music.
But I don't think people are understanding what you're basically like, you know what I'm saying, doing.
I appreciate you pointing that out and like, and addressing that, because they don't like is the music. See, my stories and everything, even down everything I post, it's not just like, oh, I'm just trying to like become notified, need notoriety on this. I really write, like I really, I know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm articulate with it, but it's like this is for like I said, I wrote the like blueprint, whatever, Bible for whatever, however you want to call it.
For the drift music.
But for the whole D.I.V.E thing. But like as far as the music is like everything that is like really messages on like, yo, like if you listen to these stories and shit like that, you gonna get like how you gonna like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna witness somebody like, damn, this nigga like, whether it be down to the story of me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to jump right into it. Like when me getting hit and shot my head or whatever, you feel me? Going through things, doing a bid, five, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Struggles or whatever, just being black, feeling like, well, I want to say being, or feeling like the black sheep of my family and shit. Nigga been through a lot. I've been in the streets since like 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like really just.
See, so for the listeners, right? Because the people is here and drift music, you are like one of the first niggas that's really like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
With this drift situation, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's my shit, man.
Whoa! Like,
it's my shit, man.
I think when people really get a like dose of the drift, like, you know, it's gonna be a lot of people that it's gonna wanna like, you know, it's gonna be a lot of other divers out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna dive into the drift wave, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that type of music, like, I like the way that you putting that shit together, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to compare. I can't compare and contrast between, because when we was in a situation in the system, it was like kind of a hopeless place, and like so many people gravitated towards this shit. It was like it was epic. You know what I'm saying? Like I had certain people like, yo, let me bring this to Harlem. Da 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 da. Let me get a piece. Like they was treating it like a gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had members. I had certain bloods that, you know what I'm saying, they was a part of this shit that they like, yo, look, we not putting no more blood niggas in there because they gonna, you know what I'm saying, fuck the way, like it was the new thing, like the new, I really had a nigga like, yo, my son SP from Harlem, he like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, what you doing is how OG Mac brung the blood to the east side, some shit like that. Like,
but you doing it with music in a different genre.
I'm doing, first it was like the lifestyle, because we couldn't record shit. Now, I'm saying, through the whole compound, like that's what Skydiver Dawn was. I was letting them niggas hit that bars, letting them hit them bars, like, you feel me?
Because you got different bars.
Like, letting them niggas hit that shit like that. I think one song I had at the time is I keep it loaded just in case. Empty out, then reloaded just to keep safe. My shoe game like salad, I got my feet straight. Ain't nothing fucking with the oct, that's what the streets said. Hey, he said my Khalifa, he said I Khalifa like the first believers. The life of Yusuf like the birth of Jesus. I'm about my prophet, I'm the lit messiah. Ask my status, tell them bitches I don't know. Ooh, that was one of the songs on the compound that like niggas be like, yo, Davos, yo. But it was just out of many and that I wrote that song because I actually was going through a situation where I was possibly, I had like a tier 3 over my head walking ticket.
For people that don't know what a tier 3 is.
That's like when you getting in trouble, do some stupid shit, fight, drugs, get caught with some shit or whatever, and
up
like
north.
you about to go to the box. Yeah, you up north, you in the prison system, and you about to go to, you know what I'm saying, like you got to go to a hearing, and they gonna see like, yo, look, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying, you did bad,
and
whatever.
telling people like, you didn't have no beat for that. You just was singing that.
I used to
and
just
you just
come
doing
up,
it.
I used to
like,
come up with in my head. That's how I do a lot of my music.
You
Like
just
I
did
go
that
through my
record,
moods
yeah.
and modes, and I'm like, I come up with the beat in my head, and I just be like, ooh. And then sometimes I go right in the studio. And shout out to Real Diddy. He used to help me create a lot of the things.
Yeah, big shout out to Real Diddy too.
We used to sit right there in my grandmother's old apartment and really put a whole lot of shit together. I still got a whole lot of joints in the crate that I ain't putting nothing on the wax that he put together, that we put together. But like I was always saying, but because I had a situation in that at that moment of time that I was prepared to go to the box. So when you in that situation, you know, you want to have some probably tobacco, some weed, or probably like a little gun weapon or something. So you know, you would put your shit together, trunk dunk it, whatever. People who been there know, like, you know what I'm saying, like whatever. And then it's like, that's why I came up with the song. I was walking through the yard like, I keep it loaded just in case. You know what I'm saying? But then I switched it up. Then I kept saying that around. I'm like, damn, I'm fighting this little tear. They might send me to the box. Like, damn, I keep it loaded just in case. Empty out, then reload it just to keep safe. My shoe game likes a lot. I got my feet straight.
And niggas don't understand what you've been saying with that.
Like,
they think you pulling out a gun or some shit like that. And it's nah, you talking some jail shit.
Yeah, I'm
like,
talking some but then like you could relate to it and put it like, I keep it loaded just to keep safe. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably what they gonna take it as. But it's like with everything, the music is like, this is a story of somebody, a real guy who, you know what I'm saying, really phenomenal, extraordinary, that went through some shit. Like, you feel me? You want me to put something together and this shit?
Yeah, I understand.
Well, but like, I wrote so many damn hits, man.
By the way, we sponsored by Blaze With Us also. So,
yeah, shout out to Blaze With Us.
Shout out to Blaze With Us. You know what I'm saying? We are smoking that shit, good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go cop that Greg X joint too. It's out right now. You know what I'm saying? Skydiver. He out right now. He doing his motherfucking thing too.
Dive or die, man. Why would I lie? Why would y'all try with a young fly? And Damon Dangerous, that homicide fly. These niggas are kill to be I paint pictures in movies with my words. A blind man still can see I judge a bitch by the house she buy on the hills, not the hills that she bought. Why? Because it broke section 8.
What made you
still be fly?
What made you really? What inspired you to really want to do music and do this whole like situation?
You know why? Because after a while I got responses like from individuals like yo shit help me, like yo this shit is working, like different, you know what I'm saying, categories of like people and like individuals, like just like, you know what I'm saying, like yo man, I like fans. You know what I'm saying? Certain people was like, I don't mean to call them like that for those who viewing the show. I don't mean to approach like say like, but like fanatics, people who jacking the drift, as I'll say. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me started like. Before then, I was just telling these stories. You know what I'm saying? But then when I started really realizing like, I'm probably one of the best at this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I get to the right people and shit, like nigga, I'm heroin with this shit. I'm gonna get niggas high off this shit, like nigga by accident. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, like
you caught me.
It's like a gift and a curse. I gotta stay.
You gave me some of that dope and I was hypnotized. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm talking about as far as music, y'all.
Yeah,
you know
that's what we call it, the dope drip. That's why I say on a lot of my ad libs, dope. And I don't mean to like put it in a negative, but like where we from, like that's what like.
Yeah, you got a dope drift.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like even in the past, like we go, oh that's dope, but you know, even a lot of trouble I was in because I did a 5-year because of some dope, but I ain't trying to say that like, you know what I'm saying, to be in the negative, but I'm trying to take. Like I said, I mix the good with the bad, mix that in the bag, whip it up, fix it up. Now I got shit I never had. I try not to brag. I'm something like my dad. Hookers in the lab. That's that Pakistan swag, you know.
Something like your dad. Tell the people who your dad is.
Well, hey yo, man, A.U. Hogan, man.
A.U. Hogan, man. One
A.U.
of the
Hogan,
great
man.
legends from Queens, too.
Yeah, he's really legendary, man. Living legend. Alhamdulillah, all praise due to Allah for him, you know. He's a cat with many hats, man. And right now he working with Life Camp. He doing his thing with Life Camp, you know. Shout out to Big A.U. Hogan.
Big shout out to Big A.U. Hogan, man.
He's
one of the great fathers, like a legend too from
man.
Queens.
I could go on about him, like I don't want to discredit him, but it's like just Google him, man. A.U. Hogan, man. Google him. For those you know, like you know what I'm saying. I accidentally seen the guy in
Give it up for A.U. Hogan.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Big Baisley. That's big. If you really can, I don't want to discredit and say Big Baisley. Like yeah, like. I'm saying, man, got the torch, man. I ain't saying that because my pops is all about the survival thing, man. You know? And, you know, when, like I said...
He taught niggas a lot also. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? As far as guidance, as far as, like, being a man. Like,
he's still teaching, still saving, still helping. A lot of people try to shit on the name because, you know, like, you know what I mean? A lot of, like, people fear what they don't understand, you know, hate what they can't conquer, you know? So it's just, you know, I'm not, like I said, I had to grow up to really, like, you know, I had a lot of frustration with... like not daddy issues, but you know, Papa was a player was a Papa, you know. But I had to grow up and really realize like, like surviving those times, like, but like for him to have as many kids as he had, shit like that.
It's a lot of y'all.
That's dope. Like,
yeah, that's dope.
That's amazing. That's a blessing. I'm happy I know my dad. You feel me? You know what I mean, stuff like that. But he's amazing. Look at he doing a whole lot right now. Films, commercials, you know. Like big things, like and he try not to brag about it, you know. He humble about it.
Very super humble.
And I wanna acting. I kind of wanna like you know, and somewhere down the line, follow those footsteps of film that he be into, plays stuff like that, and that's what he been big on, you know. So you know, great guy, man.
What else you got going on? You doing any acting? I see you got like. A bunch of this music, right?
I got a bunch of music right now. And before I drop anything, like you know, honestly, behind doors, I'm working with my cousin right now, D.I.V.E. You know, with manufacturing and stuff like that. You know, but I'm just like a little, I'm just getting my feet wet with this thing, with this hi-hat thing they got going on. You know, shout out to Big Hi-Hat. You know the grabber.
Shout out to hi-hat grabber.
Yeah, it's my fault. I ain't even gotten on me. I'm ashamed right now. Anyway, but you know, we stepping Big Queens and some and they podcast as well. Stand for Something show, you know. Stand for Something for anything.
That's what's up.
You know, other than that, I'm just being a father. You know, word till I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, release the drift. Like shall I say, just being a father. You know, because I lost a lot of time with my children. Making these poor decisions in the street as a man, you know, as we do, like you know. But sometimes things just take time. I'm ready now. Before I was just doing shit. Now I know what I'm doing while I'm doing this shit. You feel me? So there's purpose in it. So that's what I'm doing. But you know, there's other things that I don't really want to mention.
What would you tell the youth something that's really like positive right now?
That's positive.
Because the youth is running around bugging the fuck out, like as you can see.
Alright, what I will tell the youth right now.
Do you see what they doing?
Yeah, I do, and I try not to turn the cheek up because if I play like you know like superhero vigilante stuff like that, like I might get like I said, like I might give the wrong like approach. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still getting out of that, shaking off them characteristics and shit.
The shit that
but I would tell them like, yo man, it may sound weird, but like just tap into the Quran. Just go pick up the Bible, not the Bible, but tap in with God. You heard? Like you feel me? He gonna change all that, change the narrative of everything. But it's like you feel me? Like you gotta want that, and a lot of us honestly like it's all for influence, and like. As far as like even with the Baisley, like Quran, it's like heaven right across the street from hell. And if you know you really don't know, and maybe I could be held accountable as well, you know, and Allah knows best, that if we were more influenced towards, you know, religion and stuff like that, it won't be no, like, you feel me? Like, a lot of fathers is worried about the bag, in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Don't even really got like a job or ain't trying to do
income
something.
coming in really.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? But they trying to do something that's gonna get them sent away from what's needed, really. You know, and I've been in the position, I made those mistakes being blinded in these streets, and you know, but I know Islam to the degree where like that's what I would give the youth.
you feel like,
And that's the best thing. Everything else comes second. You feel me? You could like have everything you wish for, stuff like that.
you feel like you changed since you became like all the way Muslim, or?
Yeah, I mean, like I've been like kind of like honestly like Muslim all my life, but it's like you know, I was just saying like we all born Muslim. Our surroundings just make us otherwise. So it's like practice, as far as practicing like really deening. Hell yeah, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's to the point where I could say like I don't want to be arrogant about it, but I know that's why like man.
You still here?
Niggas, listen, niggas ain't surviving 2 shots to the head, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I wanted
to get into that real quick, but like,
let me get a light.
I really want to like, you know, talk about it, but
and
we can't just.
I don't mean, you know,
like.
And that's
if
God.
You want
that's
to,
what I'm
that
saying.
is,
like, but then it's like, I say you living in the streets and like you really, like, you living that life, stick running around drilling, and it's like, not to try to. I mean, you could make balance of it, but it's like, yeah, man. Like, I don't know what you think you would do without the boss man upstairs. Like, I don't care what you, unless you really go on the devilish route and you want it like, alright, this is how I'm moving, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
If you want, you could take us really, like, back to what happened, not saying what happened that day, but, like, how did that feel? Like what was, like, going on in your mind when you was like, yo, I'm hitting the fucking head right now?
Alright, I could break it right to that. When that happened, alright, right to how, boom, it was like, let me collect my thoughts with this thing right here.
If you don't really want to talk about it,
no, it's
like,
easy because you know why?
Like, somebody might want to hear your story. You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody about to hear the story. Where you got an ashtray at? So it went like, alright, my thoughts like I happened. I'm really discussing a matter with a guy I know, whatever, and and he telling me some situation about some dice games, some dice game money or something like that, and I'm like, alright, well look, man, we gonna go handle this, or he's like. He's basically like, nah, I don't want to do it like that. So as I'm talking to the kid, short, like I just the shots go off, you know. I'm talking to the shots go off, and it wasn't until like the 3rd shot or whatever that I'm like, oh shit, like niggas is bucking at us, like, and then me being me as like a real loving, like a protector, I fake grab son to like take for him for cover, and as I do that, like I guess as I'm falling, leaning or whatever, that's how them shits, that's how I got hit. And then as I got hit, like I hit the hood of the Jeep first, and then the pavement, and that's the last thing I remember, and I was just out. And then I guess like when I got my conscience back, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck. And I'm talking to me. I'm like, oh shit, yo, you hit, boy. And I'm like, oh shit. So at the time, like I said, I'm like the Jeep right there. So I get up, I get on my back, and I see somebody walking towards me. So I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, niggas trying to finish me. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm fake. I know whatever in the car, but in all reality, this what's going on. Like I'm fake. I'm reaching like, yo, who that? And niggas like, yo, hi, that's me. Yo, I'm like, yo, you shot me, nigga. I felt like Tupac in the Notorious movie. When he's like, yo, when he got robbed in the, you know what I'm saying, lobby. Like, oh, y'all niggas shot me. But that's how it was. I felt like, whoa, like damn, how many minutes do I got left? You feel me? Like.
So you felt like the niggas that you was with that day, one of them was involved or some shit like that, basically. But it wasn't like that.
At the moment, I did. Because these is niggas I grew up with, you heard? Like, how y'all let niggas get up on me? You know what I'm saying? How y'all let niggas almost take me out?
Did this happen in Queens or did it happen in, like, Long Island.
It happened like, it ain't happened in Queens, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It ain't happened in Queens. I don't want to talk about what happened.
I know.
Because he got hit like I got hit and he ain't, you know what I'm saying? But yo, word, shit, like, it's to the degree where all I could think about was like my mama, like, word, shit like that. I'm just, whatever. They telling me to sit down. They like, yo, how the fuck is you moving? Like, nigga, I must have just bounced off the floor like I was out. Cause look, damn son, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you ever heard the phrase of being left for dead, man. But like, it was the nigga I was talking to that I fake try to save. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was out, nigga said he fake like just stepped over my body and
broke out.
Like, word, and ain't like, yo, oh shit, you alright? You know what I'm saying?
They try to help you, nothing.
Nah, and I was out. You know what I'm saying? I was, like I said, I was conscious was going. Like, I guess it was like, man, you feel me? And I guess Allah was just like, yo, where I got my I'm like, yo, come on. They like, yo, sit down. I'm like, what, nigga? Let's go get these niggas, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? They go, yo, we gonna handle that.
Through the grace of God, I'm glad you're here, man.
Yeah, nah, hell no, man. Blessing, alhamdulillah.
So what, man?
Yeah, that's why I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not perfect. But you know, I'm still working on me. But you know, like, that's why I try to keep balance with God. Nigga, I live that life, bro. And you know what's crazy? At that time, that shit ain't had nothing to do with me. In real
a lot of times people get hit and then you know, we having really nothing to do with them.
And it's like when you try to basically get out that lifestyle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really depend on, yo, people, places, and things, man. You gotta change your surroundings and shit. Because that shit really matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Show me who you hang with. I'ma tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's like really a big thing in Islam too, but that's my everyday, modern day, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hanging with the broke niggas, savage niggas, I'ma look at you like that.
Like that's, you are what you be around. Yeah, like people don't understand shit like that.
And it's sorry to say, like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga could just be hanging in the Baisley all day. Police could be looking at you like, you Vicky. Or the ops could be, whoever's praying on whatever. I don't mean to say that just for the hood, but it's like, yeah, like, nigga, you a target too. When you ain't from my side. So, I mean, it could be from anybody from Cali, wherever you may be from, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, why not indulge in things that's like, really ain't gonna get you into those things that's a possibility. And even when you just thinking, I'm going to have a good night. Because I done lived a life where, like, this might be boring to where I'm from, like, you feel me? But I'm on a fucking boat fishing right now, peaceful, nigga, like, you feel me? On a sailboat or whatever it may be. Fucking canoeing, nigga. I'm fucking zip lining or whatever it may be, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm kayaking, whitewater rafting, I be doing other shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, shout out to Long Island, man. That shit put me in a whole different place, man.
LI. Okay. We can talk about
Suffolk
that also.
County, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Long Money Island, man, you know what I'm saying? Big Queens, I want to give a big shout out to the Dirty Dance, man. I want to give a shout out to the Suffolk, Dix Hills, Half Hollow Hills District.
Big shouts out to Long Island, man. They doing their motherfucking thing. And
big.
people don't really understand, like, Long Island is big, and it's some people out there that's really doing their motherfucking thing, too.
The whole
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they been doing
the
these
whole
things.
Suffolk,
Shout out
big
to
shout
my
out to
niggas
Suffolk.
and DP. Shout out to Mark's social media house. You know what I'm saying? Go get your shit recorded there if you ever out there. My boy Mark, you know what I'm saying? Go hit them up. A lot of artists be going there. All over, man. Got a lot of artists out there that I know. Like shout out to my boy Mooga, man. Me and him been putting a lot of songs together. My boy Mooga Grams, man.
Okay.
Me and my boy Hilly, a.k.a. Hills King. That's my little bro, man. That's my little bro. Shout out to all my brothers, man. Shout out to Willie Wallets, man. Willie Hat. Shout out to Nitty, Bodyguard, Kelly, Shamil. I'm missing any? You know them all.
You shout out every motherfucking body. You doing your motherfucking thing. That's what this platform is for.
Oh, and Hottie, my little brother. I shout out to all my sisters. Is mad at y'all more than the boys, so I love y'all.
Sue, big shout out to Sue too.
Big Sue, yeah, that's Willie Hat.
Oh yeah, Willie Hat. Yeah.
Willie Hat, yeah.
But you know, that right there, I have never saw a family that really stick together the way that your family does. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And the way that, like,
I want to give a, before we further, I want to give a big rest in peace to La Sim, Diggy, Bang, Brim.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's
R.P. to La.
It's years went by, but it's like, you know, you still here, man.